Hey Dave, I just thought about how easily all of us caught up on that NFI hangout, and why that may be something rooted deeper than any surface level cultural factor thing that we all have. It's the values! And we choose the ones we have because that's the kind of people that we want to be. And choosing to be a kind of person is, as many things are, very layered and complex. So a UNOC community I belonged to years ago coincidentally had the same name as a troll community decided to claim. They troll stormed the stream we're in, eventually doxing the streamer and making him fearful and uncomfortable to use UNOW. I've seen trolling online and witnessed it in varying degrees. I've had my handful of troll rodeos to tackle on the Tuataria Discord when I was a mod, and I think I've done my best to remain in communities with similar values so I can stay there and foster and grow them. The thing about being human is it doesn't take one day to be cemented in living by the values that you're proud of, and also by the values you're not proud of. In the same way a wonderful community on YouNow can spread love and support by going from streamer to streamer and saying hello, a community of trolls can spread hate, fear, and annoyance. Anger burns well, but it doesn't create much. It divides and destroys. When I'm in a hostile culture or place of fear, online or offline, I don't feel safe. But the trolls are the ones that like to fuel the fire and feel the rush. Right? Small corners of the internet provide a clandestine space in which people can abuse power for a feeling of superiority, whatever metric is chosen for that game. It's like trolls enjoy casting stones and watching chaos ensue, even if they're not in the actual fire itself. They use that anonymity, but as in real life, there are still consequences to being a citizen of the internet, because that's what people have decided. This is all a very new, very weird medium that we are still trying to figure out how to do well. I think people are hard to hate close up because you see their humanity as much as you're willing to see your own humanity. And people that are trolls and not necessarily wanting to talk to people in real life, I don't think they're comfortable with seeing their own human nuance. It leads them to do anything to get some kind of interaction, and it's sad sometimes that people think the only way to belong is to mock things. Sometimes I think the human perception of what information means changes faster than the information itself. It's why I value facts and people's narrative and chosen values even more. Lies travel halfway around the world while the truth is still putting on its shoes. That's really to say that not nuanced news, unrealistically positive or devastatingly negative, travels faster and is seen more. Sometimes to find really good communities, you have to be willing to dig a little. And from what I've experienced so far, I really respect the effort people have put in to foster communities online and offline. It's tough to create and tell stories openly and in an honorable way when it can make someone a target or massive spot for attention by neighboring communities and cultures that differ in values and perception. To put it way too bluntly, there are a lot of fires we have to walk through to make the changes that we seek to make. Seeing people's humanity and chosen values matters to me, Dave, as well as having methods for establishing boundaries in healthy culture, even when that's clashed and faced by people with unhealthy values and attitudes. That's never going to stop mattering and being learned about. Have a great day, Dave. I'll see you Thursday.